So we got a bunch of events going down this weekend. It's a bunch of events going down this weekend. Bunch of events going down this weekend, but yet I ain't seen folks talking about them though. I haven't. What up, Flair? Um, yeah, like we got about four or five events this weekend, and I ain't seen nobody talk about them. I ain't seen one person. I ain't seen nobody talk about the events this weekend. We not supporting the events. Like what we doing? We not supporting the events. Um, like we're not gonna support the events coming up this weekend. Um, hold on. Let me see something real quick. All right, let's talk about the first event that's going down this weekend. The first event that's going down this weekend. So, like I said, we got a bunch of events going down this weekend, and and I ain't seen nobody talk about it. A bunch of events going down this weekend. Going down Sunday. Sunday is to me events and rappers. Nah, that's a fact, Flair. It's a bunch of events, and it is a lot of rappers to keep up with. It is. Um, but I could say even what was it last weekend we had the cook up and no cut 2. Also, I battle had their event also last weekend. I battle's event was the Soup Kitchen. The Soup Kitchen Volume 1 was last weekend for I battle. Fire event. Fire event. I think I might have been the only person who recapped that event. No, that's a fact. That is a fact. Um, I I I try to get into the space battles, but it's like I don't know. I'm so used to I guess watching that listening to a space battle, it don't do it for me. It don't do it for me. But if people mention it, like depending on who's battling, I'll listen though. But I'm not the biggest a fan of a space battle. I don't know. It's something about me being able to visually see you rap your bars and perform your bars. I guess that's what it is. Yeah, battle rap is like 24/7, 365. Because every day is a new battler, every day is a new league, every day is a new card, and every day it seems like it's some drama. Um, but like y'all see on my background, um, our society battle league presents Inside the O going down this Sunday. Going down this Sunday. You got Death City versus Taurus. I'll get rid of you, but Twitter. Look, okay, so here, this is what I'll say before I get into talking about the OSB element. Twitter Spaces is the gift and the curse. It's the gift of introducing you to newer talent, and a lot of them getting to battle frequently with doing space battles, and then going to do a live battle. That helps. The networking and the critiques, the cosigns you can get, like the benefits of us of like the spaces is that you can have everybody together at once, and that's the plus of it. But the negative parts is when people get the yelling and the shouting and the screaming. That I just be like, yeah, I'm done. I can do spaces in pieces, a little bit of space. I might get into Twitter space here, wait another couple of days. Like I just can't do it every day. I can't do Twitter spaces every day. Like I just can't do it. I can't do it. Our Society Battle League presents Inside the O, going down this Sunday. Going down this Sunday. $10 entry, drinks available. This starts at 4 p.m. If I read Kel's tweet correctly, I think she said that is gonna. I think this is happening at the Our Society or Our City store. That's where this event is happening. And I think she said something about them having new merch. That was another thing. You got Death City and Taurus. I don't know who either battler is. These are that's the first of the undercards. Then you had Big J Dot and Jerzo. Haven't seen Big J Dot since he battled Nick Cafe. Jerzo, last time I saw Jerzo was on the Bars with Bricks event. But I believe he was supposed to battle Martin Luther Lane. Or Sir Lane. Martin Luther Lane. He's supposed to battle Sir Lane, he's supposed to battle him. I don't know. I think Sir Lane got sick, and that's why that battle didn't happen. So I don't know if that battle's ever gonna happen. But yeah, Big J Dot and Jerzo's the second undercard. And then the other undercard that was supposed to happen that's not happening anymore is Baby Blue and Ether. Now I wanted to see Ether again because the last time I saw Ether was the he battled Icy Is as an opening battle for OSBL's last event. So with watching it, I only got to see bits and pieces. So I wanted to see him battle again. But unfortunately it's not happening. But I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be on another card. Salute, Muggy. Keep doing what you're doing with the music. Are you battling eventually anytime soon? Or you just sticking with the music? Last time I saw Baby Blue battled J Rated R on the last Bird event. And then Baby Blue's battling Blanco May the 9th on Dead in Philly event going down. Not both at the moment that I'm down. Somebody reach out. Oh, that's a bet. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I wanted to see the Baby Blue and Ether battle though. I thought that was gonna be dope. They got a special our society battle surprise. You know when OSBL does surprises, it's always something that you be like, damn, I didn't think of that. You be like, oh. The co-main event, King hashtag versus Simba. Gary Austin been going. Nah, that's a fact. Gary been going crazy. Like he did good with the URL. Um, with the battle over there that he had him and Abel was dope. Um, him and Damn Fool is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Like Gary's dope. Gary's dope. I've been a fan of Gary. Um, Damn Fool. I think the last time I saw Damn Fool, he battled in Miami when it was OSBO versus Florida. He battled versus Meave. Um, yeah, and then I saw the video of him and King hashtag talking about them in a 2-on-2. So hopefully that's because I know Double Dragon's coming up eventually. I think it's August. So hopefully to see them versus somebody for Double Dragons. Simba, I just watched Simba a couple of weekends ago on the Boiler Room. He battled Famo. That's who he battled. So dope to see. See that should be interesting. That should be interesting. King hashtag just battled Era Holloway at the last OSBL event. And that dropped. That dropped. If you haven't seen King hashtag versus Era Holloway, go watch that. It's on the OSBL channel. Go watch that. Dope back and forth battle. Like I at first didn't recognize Era because last time I remember seeing Era had dreads. So then to see him pop out with the low cut no dreads, like it's cool though. It's cool though. Like that's a solid card though. I like it. I like it. If y'all can pop out, go support OSBL. Support the R City apparel. Support the store. You know that's going down Sunday. Also going down this weekend. We have hold on, let me see some. We have we got this going down. So going down Saturday. The Camp Out Battle League presents King of the Cabin Final Fours. That goes down Saturday. Of course, it's in Cleveland. Battles start at 4. The other battles that's on this card, he got some other crazy battles on this though. Nology versus Busy. Busy, we got to know who Busy was because he battled before. Nology, he battled on the Westworld card. You got Will versus Big O. I'm assuming they're Ohio battlers. Glow Boy, aka versus King OG. King OG. I've seen that name before. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna watch definitely because I'm not familiar with y'all like that. Mellow Vega and Dylan 5 times. Um, Mellow Vega just battled Chef Trez on the Cook Up last weekend on Friday. Um, Dylan 5 times. I know he is from Ohio because he normally rocks a Cleveland Cavs hat or like something Cleveland based or sports teams. So it's dope to see him again. Um, Profilini. We haven't seen Profilini since he battled Mallory, and Mallory won, but they had a good back and forth battle. Profilini and Mallory was a real good back and forth battle. Ease. Now is this Ease that's Ease? I don't know who Ease is. I'm assume Ease is another Ohio battler. And then you got Swamp versus House Party. Now, mind you, Swamp's battled K Slade. He's now is it that one? That's what I'm wondering. Now, if it is, he's from URL because we ain't seen him in a while. We haven't seen him in a while. So if it is him, that's fire. That's fire because he's nice. You got Swamp at House Party. Swamp just battled K Slade. Swamp also just battled Ill Will. He just battled Ill Will last weekend on No Cut 2. And that was a good back and forth battle. Good back and forth battle. House Party just recently battled Demo Stutter. I think that was on KD's card, KD's St. Louis, the Arch card. And then he was supposed to battle Lady Caution. House Party was supposed to battle Lady Caution Friday, but then it was supposed to happen on Saturday, but it still didn't happen for whatever reason. But House Party's from St. Louis. House Party's been like booked and busy and showing up. Like he's been on a nice run. And like he's not disappointing in the battles either. He's showing up 3 rounds, 1 round, whatever it is, and he's not disappointing. That's how he's getting people to like want to support him and want to see who he's going to battle next. Because he's doing good business. He's showing up, he's prepared. He's rapping well. Like that's going to be a good one. Then your semi-final battles are Cash Money and Sigs and Molly X and Big Honey. Those like 2 fire battles. 2 fire battles. You know, I'm always rocking with Mallory though. I'm rocking with Mallory though. Big Honey's nice though. From like what I've seen of him rap, he's nice. Cash Money beat Loso, and Sigs beat. What did Sigs beat to make it? I don't remember who Sigs beat. Was it Fendi? I think maybe it was Fendi that he beat. I think it was Fendi. I'm not sure, but I think it was. But you some old. He's like salute the Fonz because Fonz is giving you 6 battles on top of the 2 semifinal battles. Like, that's a solid card. This is a solid card. I'm gonna be doing that. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm definitely watching this when it happens. Um, what else? Also, this weekend. Also Saturday. Also Saturday. Also going down Saturday. We have this. We got this going down Saturday. So our battle has an event Saturday also. Our battle has the Forge going down Saturday. Um it's a free stream on they're free streaming it on their YouTube channel. Free stream. But the time for this and I know the time for King of the Cabin are probably gonna conflict. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch King of the Cabin live because I'm not gonna be able to go back to watch it. Watch that live, and because I got my subscription for the iBattle app, I'm gonna go back and watch the Forge. I'm gonna go back and watch the Forge. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll probably be my Sunday thing that I do. I'll probably watch this early Sunday. Like Sunday, I'll watch it. Probably then Monday I'll drop my recap on it. That's most likely how that'll probably end up going. You got J J Mix Mixie versus Devin Lake, Tio Reyes versus what is that? Gio Perez. I'm not familiar. I'm guessing these are like newer people for them. Ease versus Fluke Human. Scratch versus Key Keysing. Keysing. Scratch is a young guy. I think he's what 16, 17, something like that. So I definitely want to see what he's going to do. And you got Venom versus Osai Kweku. Kweku. PCB Ike. I've seen that name before. I've heard that name before in the spaces. When I be in the spaces with Kaz, I hear that name. So I believe he's a Midwest person. Versus YP. Dre Lights versus Brills Tats. I've seen both of those names before, so I'm interested in that. The J Mamba and Slumdog battle. I'm definitely gonna pay real good attention with that. And then the main event is a 2-on-2. You got Tom Nixon and D White versus Bal and El Praga Bands. So this is the iBattle event. Like I said, I'm gonna watch King of the Cabin live Saturday. Sunday, I'll watch the Forge. I watch the Forge and then recap on Monday for it. Um, Let me think. There's a couple other things. Um, um, Chaos Battles presents Mr. Frazier's B-Day card. Mr. Frazier's B-Day card. That's going down this weekend. Hold on. So, yeah, that's going down this weekend. Act a Fool. You got a surprise battle happening on this card. You got Ludin the Villain versus Albert the Great. Dermis versus Prince Charisma. Citrus versus Red Eyes. Mark Anthony versus Outsider. J Real Suave versus TK Anderson. Sheffy and Kid Kenzie should be a really good battle. North Star versus Omega. And then the main event is Ishmula and Monster. That's the main event. So that's also going down Saturday. Also Saturday. Hold on, let me see. I might have tweeted it. Let me see. No, hold on. Let me go look to find it. Let me see. Yeah. Let me get this. Because you got one more event. Also going down Saturday, you got the Feng Shui Room presents Humble Yourself Reality Check. Now, this is not being streamed on. It's not being streamed like the other events on Polo Pulse Twitch. Again, the Feng Shui Room Humble Yourself Reality Check is not being streamed on Polo Pulse Twitch. The only way to watch this event is to subscribe to the Feng Shui. Is that? I think that. Yeah. This Feng Shui. Yeah. Subscribe to the Feng Shui Room on YouTube and become a member. That is the only way to see this event. And it's some good battles on this too. So this is another event to watch. So that's what I say. Hunting season, iBattle. Or maybe hunting season. Then I might go Feng Shui. Then iBattle. Because at least I know iBattle I'll be able to watch more than whatever days. I don't know how many days that's going to be on the members thing. But this was on the card. Because remember, this was supposed to happen another weekend when they were going to have the memorial for Christian Yamaguchi. RP Christian Yamaguchi. So that's why the event got switched to April 11th. You got Bosevich 4 versus Dexter. last time I seen Dexter, was it? I think he battled Archie. I think that's the last time I seen Dexter. And then Bosevich 4. Last time I seen Bosevich, who did he battle? I know he battled Spoken, but I want to say Bosevich battled after that. I don't remember who he battled though. But definitely want to see that. Ralph Bucky and Ton. Ralph Bucky was I know he was a rookie at one point, and I kept hearing people talk about Ralph Bucky. Ton, I believe he's from South Carolina, I think. Authentic and Blake Winters. We ain't seen Authentic battle since what? Styles? That's the last time you seen him battle? Last time I saw Blake was what? Was it? Did he battle Dr. Kid or I battle? Was he the one that battled Dr. Kid? I know the last time I seen Blake was I battle. He was getting crazy too. And then before that, he battled. I believe was he the one that battled Hoodie? Yeah, he battled Hoodie. Captain Live versus Bugs. Haven't seen Bugs in a while. Captain Live, he battled Bells. I know he battled Bells recently. Yeah, because they were supposed to have a scheme battle. Sir South and Nakim the Prophet. Sir South just battled Steams, and that just dropped. I need to finish watching that. But I did watch Steams last weekend. Catch a 30 on Mailman. I did watch that. And Nakim, last time I seen Nakim battle was an iBattle card. The Fendi versus Sunny battle, I gotta see that, because last time I seen Fendi was the hunting, like the cabin, fever, you know, that the tournament, and then her and Bonnie, Sunny. I'm like, who the last person Sunny battled? Damn, I really can't think of who the last person Sunny battled. And I know he battled somebody. It ain't been that long since Sunny's battle. I know that for sure. And then Eliza Versa and Chirac. Eliza coming off the official battle. Chirac. We haven't seen her battle in a while. The last battle for her would have been Peaches, but whatever happened with that. Before that, what, Jazz? Who else did she battle? Somebody else she battled. Who did she battle? But she hasn't, like, we ain't seen Chirac in a minute, though. I know Eliza gonna be in there with them big ass boots stomping. Like Eliza, we seen her lady her and damn. Like I want to see this. I want to see this. So it's like I said, it's like what 5, 6 battles. Like it's about 5 to 6 events this weekend. 5 to 6 events this weekend. You got what? Two free ones, and some of the other ones you got to pay for. But it's solid events this weekend, though. It's solid events this weekend to support, though. Shows the real solid events. So, yeah. My goal is to try to support everything I can support this weekend. That's the goal. That is the goal. And yeah, that's the goal. We can close this. Yeah, definitely just support the events this weekend as much as you can. Now everybody was critical of T Top and what happened with the events. You know, new weekend, new weekend, about 5, 6 events to support. You know, support, support, support.